Hi guys, it's Steph here from the Novelty Corner. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a bit of a flashback video for me really, because I haven't filmed a planner setup in a really long time, or at least a planner walkthrough. But I am planning on switching out my planner routine just a little bit for at least the rest of this year and then possibly for next year, because I'm currently working with 4 different planners and notebooks, and I want to try and consolidate some of those just a little bit. Don't get me wrong, what I'm doing is working for me, but I do want to see if I can sort of consolidate it, because my Happy Planner only goes to the end of this year and I don't want to have to buy a new one unless I really need to, because I think I can actually work this in a slightly different way. And I really love my personal size planner, but considering that I want to sort of wrap up some of my personal and my professional stuff together, I'm going to need a bigger planner than my personal size. So to that end, I have picked up something that I wanted for ages, which is a black A5 Kikki.K planner. So this is what it looks like. I have used A5 planners before and I've been notoriously bad at using them, but given that I've been working in my Happy Planner and also an A5 notebook binder as well, I wanted to give this a shot to try and accumulate everything that I do, because I do find that having the space to write down checklists just helps me get through things, particularly on weekends and in holidays and days that I just need to get stuff done. And I need the space to do that, whereas my personal size planner has always just purely been for decorating and for noting things down. And now I want to try and squish them together. So we'll see how that goes. Could fail miserably, and we'll just have to deal with that when that time comes. I'm going to show you a face down view of this particular planner. So never fret, you're not going to be seeing my face for this whole planner video because I don't often do these talky planner videos. I have begun setting it up, so I've created some new dividers for it. I've sort of put everything into sections. The only thing I haven't done yet is started to use it, and I'm going to be starting from the beginning of October, and you'll start seeing some planner videos on the 1st of October for it. So I'm kind of excited and a little bit nervous, and yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Stay tuned. I hope that you enjoy watching this video. As always, I love having a chat to you guys about planner stuff. So if you have any comments, questions, or anything, leave them down below. You'll probably hear me say this again at the end of the video, but I just feel like I have to say it again because I'm face to face with a camera and that doesn't happen very often with planner videos. So let's get into it. Okay, so here is the top-down view of my planner. It is a black leather planner from Kikki.K. It has been embossed with my initials SLG down the bottom. I chose to have the blind embossing as opposed to the foil embossing just because I am not particularly tied to gold, silver, or rose gold, and I thought this way it's classy, it's still got my initials on it, and it's nothing that's going to detract from the actual planner itself, because I'm planning on using this for my personal life and for work things as well. I've done a little bit of setup in this planner, and that's what I'm going to show you. Sorry about the glare on this side. For the time being, I've kept the Kikki.K To Do pad in here because I think I'll probably use it a little bit more, but I've also included some little cut apart cards from one of the Mrs. Brimble's sets. So there's one that says Dare to Dream Big, there's a little galaxy jar, and one that says This Week. I've laminated them, this one in particular, because if I decide to write on it, then I can clear it off and reuse it. This is just part of a greeting card that I got that I thought was just good words to remember. When I take it to work, I'm actually going to slip it somewhere else, but for when I'm using it at home, it's just a reminder to own everything that I do. I made my own dividers. I just took the old dividers out, traced around them onto some scrapbooking paper and laminated them. This again is the Mrs. Brimble's Galaxy paper, just because I wanted a fun theme, and I love how the pink and the blues look against the black of the planner. So I also made a couple of extra little dividers with the Galaxy print scrapbook paper as well. I just like having 2 or 3 in each planner because it makes it easy to mark out particular dates and whatnot. I've kept all the stickers in here. I'll probably use these ones more than the planner tabs just because I don't particularly label my planner tabs. If you've followed me for any length of time with my planners, you know I don't tend to label my tabs. Then we come to the calendar paper, which I am actually planning on using. It is the Kikki.K stuff, so it's super thin, but until the end of the year, I'm not going to worry about making new A5 size pages when I can simply use the ones that are already in here and, you know, save the paper since it came with it. The next section is blank because this is where I'm going to put in my weekly spreads, and I will be making my own layouts for those on the paper that I like to use. So they'll be going in here, and that's just another little planner tab. This is the to-do paper that came with the planner as well as the ruler that came with it. At the moment, I think I'm going to convert these pages into two things. I'm going to do my perpetual calendar for birthdays and annual events, and then I may also use some of it as addresses and phone numbers for people. It came with meeting notes. There's a whole stack of them, and I am keeping them in here because I'm planning on using it for work, so that's where I'll be storing all of my meeting notes in the planner, and then additional pages as well. So some of this may become actual to-do lists, and you might be going, why aren't you going to use the to-do list paper for that? But I'll just use whatever's in here first before I start creating anything new to put in there. Some more paper towards the end. And I always make sure I have one extra planner divider at the back so that anything that gets folded under, when you put all the pages back together, there's usually the back few pages sort of get stuck underneath the actual rings. So I put that in there to stabilize it. And then I've also got the big notepad that came with the planner as well. That is essentially how I'm setting up this planner. I do have a couple of things that I'm going to add in. I was at Kikki.K today and I picked up this really cool pen. I liked the pink and I liked the feel of it. That's what it looks like. And let's zoom in. So it is a ink pen, but it's got a reasonably fine tip, so it should write really nicely. And I'm all about the black and pink, and it fits nicely, and I love it because it's, you know, black and pink, and those are my colors. And I also picked up these metallic paper clips because they were like $2.50 on sale. So there's a silver, a gold, and a rose gold one. And I might just actually clip them on here so they won't do too much damage to my actual planner. But that way I'll have some paper clips handy. And essentially that's it. I may go back to color coding in this planner. I haven't decided yet, but considering I'm going to be using it for work and personal stuff, I might go back to the color coding and we'll just have to see. But if you catch my planner video on Sunday, I will be doing my first layouts in this particular planner because it's the start of October and I was going to start using it in October. So I hope that you stick around and come back and watch that video on Sunday. That is everything. I haven't done one of these planner setup videos for so long, so I'm a little bit rusty on doing them. I hope that you found it interesting. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Would love to chat to you as always. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.